Hello everyone, this is your host and host Sanjeev Kulkarni, and I want to say thank you. The CoolKarnis is almost 8 months and 14 episodes old now, and we have an exciting lineup in this new year. I want to say thank you to all the CoolKarnis that I've hosted on this podcast for sharing some insightful lessons and their amazing journeys. I want to say thank you to all of you, my dear audience. I appreciate the likes, the comments, and the feedback that I get from all of you. I want to address two feedback points in this short note to all of you today. The first one is about the form of this podcast. This is what we call as a long form podcast where the interviewee and the interviewer go on long discussions, because this really helps us get into the mindset and understand the various aspects of the journeys involved. This cannot be done in a shortened time frame of 15 and 20 or 30 minutes where I ask just a few questions and get a few prepared answers. So therefore, please bear with me. But I have one tip for all of you. Or rather, I have two tips. The first tip is that please listen to this at 1.25 or 1.5x speeds, depending on how fast you prefer or how the speaker is speaking at times. So this helps complete the podcast faster. And the second thing is, although this is on a YouTube in a video fashion, this is really a podcast, so it's for you to listen. So by all means, please listen to it when you're on your morning walk or on your train journey to the office or so on and so forth. It's a listen form and not as much as a view form. So that's the two tips I had from the first feedback point. The second feedback point, a lot of you reached out saying, how come I have not hosted a single artist on the podcast yet? Duly noted. In fact, I have a series of artists that I'll be hosting. This was always on my mind, but your feedback is duly noted. The very next podcast you'll hear in the next week is going to be that of an artist. And then my attempt is to have every alternate podcast as that of an artist, not necessarily just musical, wide range of art forms. So please do keep your feedback and your likes and comments coming in. Stay tuned for the next podcast of the CoolKarnis. This is your host and host, Sanjeev Kulkarni, signing off. Thank you.